Hello everyone and welcome back to my next deck guide. So I have something different for you this time around. This is an all neutral cards deck with no duplicates. It is a bit of a challenge deck. We're trying something different here and we're trying to see if we can make a deck like this work in the pro ranks and win matches. So the leader ability that we're going to be using is Shield Wall. This allows us to boost an allied unit by 2 and also give it a shield. We have 3 charges of this. I'm going to get into how we'll be looking to use these charges as I explain the cards in this deck. The stratagem that we have to go with is Engineering Solution. This is one that I do not often use at all. It allows us to boost an allied unit by 4 and give it a shield. So what you're going to see with this deck is that our ability to protect our certain number of units with shields is really going to come in handy. So yeah, because it's a neutral card deck, we've gone with something a bit different, adding in Shoop Stay Off and also Redea, which are cards that I don't usually incorporate too often, but they make sense in a deck like this and are part of the reason why there is no duplicates in this deck. So now I'm going to take you guys through this list bottom up and explain how best to play the list and each card in this deck, all right? So as I explained, we've got no duplicates, so the list is going to look pretty interesting, funny, and different. So at the bottom here to begin with, we've got the Squirrel. Squirrel's a nice card to have. You can banish your opponent's echo cards with it, or even some units that they may be looking to take advantage of, such as Egan, Ryogan, Crow Mother. Whatever is of use to your opponent that they could use later on in a match, go ahead and use Squirrel on it to get rid of it. Use this card as you need to during a match. Next up, we've got the Iron Falcon. This unit allows us to give 2 armor to a unit in our hand. So the unit that we want to give armor to, in my opinion, it will be Regis Higher Vampire. Obviously, we want to give this unit a bit of protection because it's going to take time to use it with its order ability. So if you can set up that card that way, I'd go ahead and suggest doing that. I think it's nice just to give this some more protection by doing that. But we can also use leader ability here and protect it in that sense too. With this card, it's not a card that I'd particularly go searching for during a match. However, on a dry pass, it can be nice to use to give us some form of carryover. We have Pella in this deck. It allows us to purify a unit. We have a number of units with order abilities, so Pella could come in handy. Prize Winning Cow has an order ability. Lady of the Lake. Shere Khan has a passive ability, and that's going to boost after 2 turns. Regis has an order ability. Also, Ciri Dash has an ability where we need time to activate that. So yeah, those are our purified targets, and it could also work in a sense like if your opponent's got a defender down on the board, you can purify their defender and possibly lock something behind it, damage something behind it, move something behind it, or use, Regis to get through a line of defense, okay? So use Pella as you need to. We've got Elder Bear in here just for some points, 4 provision cost, 6 power unit. Use it as you like during a match. Pact, boost the unit by 6, give it Doomed. We have Red Haze for control. Choose an enemy unit, then damage 1 adjacent enemy unit by its power. What I'd say about Red Haze is I found it to be very sneaky in our deck. In general, our deck is very sneaky. I can guarantee you anyone you verse will not have any kind of idea what we're going to be playing against them. So Red Haze can come up and play for some great value sometimes against unsuspecting opponents. We have Spores for control as well. Reset the power of a unit. Mahakam Ale, boost unit by 5, remove its lock. Once again, those units that are outlined that you could use Pella on to purify, keep in mind, pardon me, that Mahakam Ale could also remove the lock to one of those units if it gets locked, right? If Ciri Dash gets locked, Regis gets locked, we can use Ale to remove it and we can continue using their ability. So use this as you need to, depending on your matchups. We've got Swallow in this deck, boost the unit by 6. Strays of Spala. I added this in here for some movement capabilities. I find movement to always be nice. If your opponent has a row locked unit such as Keltalis, a mage, go ahead and move it with this. Get some value out of it that way. It can play for good value in that sense. It could also help us with the Regis High Vampire. If that gets moved, we can move it back to the melee row, use it again. Azul's Thunder for some control, damage a unit by 5. Then we have Maxi in this deck. Look at your deck in order from top to bottom. You may shuffle your deck, then put a card on the bottom of it. Maxi gives us, just some good insight into what we're going to be drawing. And I find that we could use Maxi in particular to synergize with Ciri Dash, because that's going to draw us a card. Sunset Wanderers. Snowdrop as well. So before you go ahead and get into those cards too much, you can play Maxi first and just kind of shuffle your deck if you think you have to. Now into the fun stuff. Prize winning cow. Tell me when you last saw this card played. So it starts off as a 1-powered unit, and the order ability is transform into Chort, which is a 10-powered unit, pretty good at 6 provision. With prize winning cow, what I would say is the best way to offer it protection would be with Lady of the Lake. So Lady of the Lake is here. Lady of the Lake allows us to give an allied unit a shield. So you put Lady of the Lake down first, and then the next play would be the prize winning cow. And you can go ahead and give, with the order ability, Lady of the Lake gives a shield out. So you can give that to prize winning cow. And then, that offers it some protection until you can use the order ability. As a backup plan, if you don't have Lady of the Lake, you can commit 1 leader charge to this card. I know we're going to lose some value on the transform, but then again, it ensures that you keep a unit down on the board, because at 1 power, it can die to a lot of things. So just play this out as you need to in a match. Iris von Everick, give an allied unit Vitality 4. The reason we have Iris in here is to synergize with Iris Companions. So we want to have Iris von Everick in hand, and then we want to play Companions down. Companions allows us to draw a card of our choice, then discard a card which we choose, because we'll have Iris in hand when we choose to play this. So yeah, this gives us access into our deck, and just make sure you've got a good discard target in your hand before you go ahead and play this. I suggest playing Iris Companions out first round. You always want to do your thinning as quickly as possible in a match, all right? So yeah, and then you could just go ahead and play her out and give vitality for 4 points to a unit. More control. We have this unit here which allows us to lock units. Play it as you need to. Iris Companion, I just explained, that's a combination card we're using with Von Everick. Iris Von Everick here. Lady of the Lake. Optimally, it would be protection that we're going to give to the prize winning cow. However, there's a number of other units that we could use Lady of the Lake on. You could use Lady of the Lake on Ciri Dash, Regis High Vampire, and Saer Quan. Snowdrop. The way I've built this deck for us to get points is through drawing cards and discarding cards, okay, and shuffling cards. We've got that kind of a synergy in this deck, which is why I have Sunset Wanderers in here. So I've kind of built this deck around Snowdrop in a sense. You'll see that I've got Sunset Wanderers in here to add to Snowdrop value. We've got Matta to add to Snowdrop value, Iris Companion, Ciri Dash. These are all cards which allows us to draw cards. Whenever we draw a card, Snowdrop will be getting boosted. What I would say about Snowdrop is this would be a first round card that we'd like to use, preferably after playing Ciri Dash first, okay? So Snowdrop's like a second turn card of the first round. And you can imagine when we start playing Matta and, those other cards I explained, she can get quite tall and gets a lot of points. Saer Quan, very interesting card, this one. I think this is my first time playing a lot of these cards, to be honest with you. So Saer Quan, after 2 of your turns, boost self by 10. At the end of your turn. So this plays for an 8 provision cost unit at 12 power. It's pretty good value. And with Saer Quan, go ahead and commit 1 leader charge to him to give him protection. All right. and just play them when you need to. Like I said, all the cards in this deck are quite flexible. I'm not really going to say we need to play this card at this time. It's just like you just play them out because a very diverse kind of deck, not one that we particularly used to playing. Okay, Matta would be a card you use when you're playing Snow Srop, and it can also delay Sunset Wanderers from dropping down. It's going to give us the highest cost card. The highest cost card for us will be Shoop's Day Off. So it provides thinning and access, gets us a very nice card, alright? Regis Higher Vampire. This card can work pretty good in this meta at the moment. The order ability is melee row locked, drain an enemy by the amount of boost it has. What I would say is with Regis, save this as a finishing play in the third and final round. Or if you think your opponent has wasted whatever boosting abilities they have in their deck by a certain turn, play it then. But yeah, this is more of a finisher card to help us win a match. And draining can play for big value because, you know, obviously we're taking our opponent's points and we're getting that for ourselves. So when you play this down, give it 1 leader charge to give it a shield and protect it, alright? Ciri Dash synergizes well with Snow Srop and Sunset Wanderers, allows us to delay Sunset Wanderers, boost Snow Srop. After 4 allied turns on turn end, draw a card. This card has worked quite well in this deck with the leader ability that we have, because with our leader we could keep giving it a shield and boosting it up, and most of the time we get the card we need and win on even, which is great for us. First round card as much as possible, play it on the very first turn, and if we're going first, give this card stratagem. Redea, we have no duplicates in this deck. We're going to play Redea on the melee row, and it allows us to spawn our faction stratagem in this row, which is Engineering Solution. So yeah, you could use Redea with Engineering Solution to give that to Saer Quan, to give that to Regis. You'd lose some value by giving it to prize winning cow because of the transform, but you know, you get the idea. We've got a lot of protection in this deck, a lot of ways to protect our important units. So this is more, I guess, a second or third round card if you're trying to bleed into a match, all right? Shoop's Day Off. This is very interesting and fun card to play. I'll say about this deck, guys, it's probably the most fun I've had playing a deck in a long time. Just because it's so interesting and different, and the cards we don't really see these cards often. So yeah, you've got a great number of selection of cards here, and you're gonna get to, when you play this card, it's gonna give you a selection to choose from, right? So you're either gonna choose this icon, this image here, or this image here, and as you can see, you've got a number of choices for each image. But once you click one of those images, it's just going to give you 3 choices out of those. And I believe there's 5 per image. So it's going to be randomized. What I like to go for with Shoop Knight is usually the Resilience. That could be quite good if you want to bleed into round 2. So round 1, you could play Shoop's Day Off and then gain Resilience in round 1, bleed into round 2. Another thing you could do is, oh, pardon me, you could destroy a random enemy with Shoop Hunter. So say if your opponent goes first, plays a really good card, even though it's random, if your opponent only has 1 unit down the board, it's going to destroy that. So that could be quite good if your opponent, you know, goes into a bleed against you and plays a super tall unit, play Shoop Hunter. And I find with Shoop Mage, this one here could be quite good as well. Move a random unit to the opposite row. That could be great. Once again, if your opponent's bleeding against you and they've only got 1 of their units down, that it's not going to be a random unit. It's going to be that unit that gets moved and it comes to your side. So that's really good. Also, this is a pretty good ability here too. If there's only 1 of your opponent's units down the board, split 13 damage randomly between that unit on the battlefield. So you want to time these well, depending on what's on the board at the time, okay? So use Shoop's Day Off flexibly as well in this deck. And then we've just got Sunset Wanderers. It's a really nice card. Sunset Wanderers can go super tall in our deck because of all the drawing and thinning of cards we have. I've gotten a 16-point Sunset Wanderers in this deck before. So basically the idea with this is that we want to delay it as much as possible through Ciri Dash, Matta, Iris Companion. What else do we have? And yeah, whatever else is in there. I mean, Snow Srop's good too to delay it, and it's just going to keep boosting by 1 until it gets delayed. and when it drops down, it's just going to draw a card for us. Okay, so that's the deck, guys. Something different and fun for you at the end of the season. I hope you're going to enjoy it, and let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Keep your sense of humor, man. Have fun. So they're going first, yes. I don't think we need ale. We want to find squirrel though. Definitely want to find squirrel here. This deck isn't supposed to be super competitive, guys. It's just supposed to be for fun. I'll say that now. As you can see, it's built in a certain way. Maxie's nice. Open up with. We've got good cards coming up. Yes, yes, yes. Could just confirm that. Confirmation given. You've got to go to work. Thank you for a great time. Be well. Yeah, no worries, Limey. Thanks very much for coming on. Thanks for your support always. And have a good one at work. I'll talk to you soon. Did you ever make a Plague Maiden Glusty Warp deck? I have made a Glusty Warp deck. I don't think I made it with Plague Maiden though. I think I made it playing Scenario Haunt and getting the rats from the scenario and playing other wraiths. But I have got a few Plague Maiden decks out as well. It's got Defender. Well, we got movement too. I'm just gonna play the big old bear. We're gonna play a nasty, angry bear to scare them away here.
Accept this offering that we might make the coast safely.
So what would Matta pull me now? Be Regis, wouldn't it?
Favorite cut of lamb? The shank.
Messenger, yeah.
Sends blessings. Repay her with reverence.
Would lock come in handy for later. Fulmar maybe? I have to play into this a bit though. I'd rather not pass so high up. You could give it a try. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. It makes sense, Glusty Warp with Plague Maiden. Usually I play Plague Maiden with Scenario. And I play with Coranthia too. But yeah, that could work. Got that out of them. So maybe they're going to play into the next round if I pass. We've got Wanderers here. I don't really want to play in any further. I'll just pass it. Yeah, we've got good cards. I like that. Looks good. I think Haze could be pretty sneaky. Oh, we got some great cards. I'm fairly sure they'd play into it, wouldn't they? We do need kind of a dry pass card too, though. Okay.
Don't you pester me.
We really want to find Squirrel though. Could play this here.
Never get my rhymes out of your heads.
Yes, yes, yes. Good. And we'll do this. We definitely don't want Rio de Janeiro over here hanging around. Could do it now. Well, that's actually good that they wasted that. That works for us. I think playing it now is good. Yeah, that's nice for us. Very good, very good. Still got Wanderers as well. I think Regis can play good with those messengers. We're hoping it works out. These are pretty much the cards I'd like to see. Very good cards to have. 1, 2. We could use Iris Companion to get us that as well though. Yeah, let's keep it like this. First card. Okay, we're gonna try to set up Ciri, right?
A very special item I have. A surprise.
That's why Rede is good, because this will boost by 4. So it gets her fairly tall. Defender. What does Shoop do here again? Let's have a look. Destroy a random enemy. Could that kill that for us? Yep. Great, great. It's a bit of a high roll card, that one. It is. Because I've got a number of options that you could pull. It should be Matta now. Yeah.
This dance you will never forget.
Oh, that's great. So Wanderers is pretty solid. Melusine, right? Yep.
You talked enough.
See what Wanderers pulls us. Well, we don't have too many good things left in there anyway.
We dare not set sail without her weapon.
Do we want to let that climb for Regis? We have to have some target for Regis.
Seems doable.
We've got 3 leader charges left, still a lot. Ciri's gonna pull us another card. It's great.
I can do a great deal more for you.
This could get them a lot of points too. if they've got burner in their deck. It's boosting. Could be time for Iris.
We met. I don't recall.
Trying to set up a good target for Red Haze.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Well, that could be a good Regis target too. Yeah. Could kill Melusine. Doom. Pact. We have to play our order units out now.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
Be a very good Regis target back here, actually. Start with this. And think about, we haven't used leader yet, just till now. So that's pretty nice too. Oh, that could be in our favor. This could be in our favor, guys. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Look at the points. Damn.
An honor to be sacrificed to the goddess.
Wow. Whoa. Man, that's so good. But I'm born and raised in Australia. Some people sometimes ask if I'm Kiwi. Maybe it's my slang, because I do not know a lot of Kiwi people, Islanders. So maybe I picked up some of their like mannerisms and stuff. I don't know. Why are you sending me shamrocks? Man, that's a good question. Like, I just saw it as good luck, so I'm accepting it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything about it. Oh my gosh. I'm not complaining if someone's giving me good luck. Shamrocks. Oh, damn, Baron, you're funny, man. Shamrocks. Has to be a larger icon. Yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah. Does come up a bit small. Foglet. Okay, right. So what is Matta's pulling us dash, is it? Interesting. Could be worth going for.
We dance. For young is the night.
Yep. Hey, Side Dive, what's up? How are you? Welcome to an all neutral card deck. Something very different than what you're used to. And we've been having some success with it. Yeah, it is interesting. Definitely is. Definitely is something different. Well, this copying some fog damage now. Shall we play Ciri Dash? Why not? Let's give it leader. So they've got Wanderers as well. Interesting. Let's try to stay ahead on points. If we can do it, it would be great. I have to consider what to do now. Ciri can allow us to put some good pressure on our opponents. I like having her in decks. Wherever it makes sense, she's good to go for. I definitely recommend playing her behind like a defender more so, but this leader gives us flexibility too. What? They had the other one in hand? Why? I don't know, man. I wouldn't have played it like that. If I had the other copy in hand, I probably would have held it. KGNR neutral deck. Yes, yes. Forest, welcome. Not monsters this time, but we're versing monsters. So I think you're still going to be happy to see that. I know you love me playing monsters. I had to give them a break. I had to give the people on the ladder a bit of a break. They're probably tired of seeing all these different ideas I'm coming up with. I wonder if they got random control for cow or something to kill it with. Maybe we'll just do this. We could use, you know, the optimal use of Lady of the Lake really is just to give this a shield in this deck. It's better than anything. Because if we're using leader, we're wasting on the transform. But whereas this is just a shield. So if we can get this down next, I think it'd be great. Let's win on even here. Parasite. Okay. Very interesting. Let's do that. And we get caught up anyway, don't we? We get a card, but yeah, we'd have to play into it to win it still. They haven't used stratagem yet. That's very interesting. Yep. Should we go for... Maybe Maxi's good?
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Just put that down. Good. So a win on even cards. And you get to see Chort. Tell me when's the last time you saw Chort in pro rank? Never, right? That's what I like to do for you guys, man. Try to keep it interesting. Big rims. Oh man. Thank you so much for the bits, my friend. You're spoiling me, dude. Yeah, let's have a look. How... Okay, so yes, Snow Drop would be good. Definitely would be good to have. This one will work. I was trying to figure out what's a good way to start working into this round here. We could just go like this.
Friends of the family.
Yep, we'll get Snowdrop because it prolongs the deploy of Wanderers. Yeah, we could just get rid of that. Use bandit cards. Like only bandit cards. I have no idea. I've never looked at that before. Is there even like something serious enough around it to make it work as an archetype? All I know off the top of my head is Olgierd. The Olgierds are bandits. Playing the list as you described. Yeah, you did say Truffle, Nugglefar. Well, actually, we haven't seen Truffle yet. Could they have it? We could kind of play into this round comfortably, can't we? Because we did win on even. He's got Wanderers though. I don't want to read for my exams anymore. Well, you've got a good distraction here, man. Okay. I thought they were gonna banish a card. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're still in business here. Yeah, let's do this.
We met. I don't recall.
There's a couple of good ones, but it'll be bloody hard to create. Yeah, it needs more. It needs more. Needs more support. It is one of those archetypes, isn't it? Let's see how Regis plays in this match, guys. I'd love to see Regis just go huge for us here. Just give us a big target. Do some consumes with this, and we're just gonna go Regis onto it. Let's do this. I think it'd be great. We can put it down, give it a leader charge. We just want to see him consume, go big. Gonna examine on methods for artificial intelligence. Wow, artificial intelligence. So that's actually really interesting. Wow, good topics, man. Wish you well with that. Study hard. Good thunder target, guys. What do you think? We don't want their bonded stuff happening. We're going to get Wanderers out of him now. Actually, Regis could consume the Wanderers boost. Oh my gosh. That would be something. Is it a boost? It is a boost, isn't it? Drain an enemy by the amount of boost it has. Move self, then boost self by 1. Yes. It would be classified as that. There it is. But I would go Snowdrop now.
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing, damn it.
Okay. Well, ours comes out too. I think we're going to target Wanderers with Regis, and this could be devastating. Could be exactly what we need on stream for some entertainment. Let's do it. I think we should go for it. Even Red Haze is pretty sneaky here. Them being monsters, tall units consuming and whatnot. Ooh. That's it. Waste some good cards for us. It's definitely what we want to see. Let's take all that Wanderers boost. It's going to be a good Regis target, guys. It's what we were waiting for. Come on now. survive. We've still got good cards left. After this, I don't really know. Oh, it's actually a very good red haze target too. But the boost is, yeah, man, I'm just taking it. We're taking all that. Oh, I love it. That's great. And we'll just haze this. Oh, that's really good, man. Good to see it working. Wow, we got Haunt out. Ah, that's great. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Well, I mean, it could be a good pass too. Maybe make him go card down. Still got this here. Nah, hold on. Yeah, I think I pass. I think so. I'm just thinking I pass. Because we got Haunt out. They're going card down. We got Detlef out. Wanderers out. What else would they have left, really? Griffin. It's gonna have to use location. Yep. Oh, I think that was good for us. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, my friends. Very good. This was a good match so far. Yep, we keep spores. It makes sense here. Yeah, I think we're just leaving it like this. Card advantage. Let's do it. Come on now. Mamuna. Oh, that's pretty weak. What are we going to use shoot for here then? $13 damage. We don't want to activate that though, do we? Play a random card. Okay. Maybe lock's good. Okay, do you ever wonder about migratory birds? What about them? I'm up for any kind of discussion. I like discussing different kinds of ideas, concepts, why not? Especially me being in psychology, that's all we did, you know, so share your opinions, man. Actually, what did they have? Nah, it's not worth going there. Can we, no, create a neutral stratagem or, okay, so it's only ours or only a neutral. Yeah, we'll just go here. Shoot, yeah, yeah. Did well for us there. It's not a good term. Computers aren't intelligent. What would you consider computers to be then? What do you reckon, guys? You think we got it? Spores could get us a good hit. Oh, hey, lucky we held up on Saer Quan, but then again, we've got boost and remove. I probably, yeah, why not? I hope they don't have some tall punish. Oh, yes, okay, good. We're doing good. Yep, yep. I just, yeah, I hope they're not going to do something. I shouldn't play this now. I hope this is okay. It's really all on if they got something for here now. Don't have something. Oh man. Leave it. 3-point play, yeah. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Hey, what's up, Plato? How you doing, man? Ooh, yeah, the hand's pretty good so far here. It's not bad. Maybe we could play into it like this. You could share it on the Discord, man, if you like. Yeah, that's fine. I think a good... Well, he's got leader. I have to be careful of this. How shall we open then? Maybe first thing we do is Maxi. Oh yeah, we've got some good cards coming up actually. I think I might leave it like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is a neutral deck, no duplicates. I just put it together yesterday. Since a tiger in my deck, yeah. Oh, crack on crate, nice.
Dare start with me? Fireball of the sea?
Let's just lock that.
I do not mince words. On principle.
In the meme tier. Hey, you'd be surprised, man. I bet Northern Realms mages with this. Can you believe that? It shouldn't be happening, dude. But yeah, I think people are just, they get caught off guard by kind of like what cards we play.
Don't make me laugh.
Got a lot of unique cards in this deck. Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you? Thanks for coming on, man. Oh, good hit. Wow, going full leader? I just gone 2 charges, yeah? Oh yeah, the brothers, I did see them, I did. Yeah, man, I mean, they're pretty interesting to add in too, but I found this combo was better for me with the cards I got. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty interesting too.
Women, children, elders, we spare none.
Okay. Well, he's cracked this down. He could go stunning blow. He's got 2 damage. Might just go 1 leader charge. And I'll go Snow Drop now. And we've got some good cards here. Put back in the deck. This is... Well, Matta gets me this. I don't really... Well, I guess I'll put this back too. Yeah, it's kind of a hard pick, that one. I didn't really want to put anything back. They're all good cards. But, oh yeah, does that. Ooh. So we just pass here? Yeah, maybe I just pass. We won by a point. Hey, Mawashiro, what's up? Hey, Kirill, how are you? Stravo, Stravo. Villain? So let's have a look, guys. Spores in this match. We don't need spores, do we? I mean, Regis probably isn't that good here either. Is he? And your opponent's hand's is not full. His hand's full, so I can't do this now. What could we give this to? We could just play this out. Give this some armor. Are you gonna watch the Masters this weekend? Weekend's kind of a bit busy for me. I like to spend my time with my family as much as possible because I grind pretty hard during the week. So, I mean, I might get a peep in. Then again, you know, I've got my content I try to release on time. So I'll just see how it goes with what's going on. But it would be good to catch it. Oh, you mean the dragon? Yeah. Companions? Iris companions, I have them here. Who are you vouching for? I like them. There's a lot of great players. It's very hard to pick, to be honest. I'm not sure. It's a pretty hard pick. What do you think yourself? Okay, we'll do Matta now.
These cultures connect folk to one another.
You plan the week around it? Yeah, I saw your post on Twitter. Tailbot? Yeah, yeah. What about Fireball? It's pretty good too.
Corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
How far? I mean, should we push in, or do we want a long round against them? Draw a card of our choice. Then discard a card.
Seems doable.
Might get Shere Khan. And we'll put away maybe a Pact. Yeah, let's do that. Living Armor, yeah, that's good too. Talbot or Fireball, yeah, yeah. You got them in the final on your divination pick, yep. Don't want a long round against Pirates. Hopefully we can bleed a bit with Wanderers then. I think this will give us some points here. Yeah, I won't play this just yet. Let's go ahead with some Vitality. Maybe we could stop some Bloodthirst. So Wanderers is pretty nice in this deck because we got some cards which draw Iris Companions, Matta. So yeah, we can delay the Sunset Wanderers. Bolan, do you have a link to purchase Gwent Open Fields? A link? No, I don't have a link. Bandit deck? I haven't thought about that yet. Ren free? Yep, yep. The Tiger King is getting killed as soon as it hits the board, no doubt. You think so? Let's have a bit of hope here, chat. Okay, let's have a look, guys. I'll play it now, and I like to save my leader for it. So yeah, it's actually pretty good, the Tiger. 8 provision cost, and it goes to 12. It's not bad. Oh, he missed it. Nice, nice. Hey, poster boy. Yeah, it's a completely neutral deck, and it's got no duplicates too. So we got Redea and we got Shoop. This is my first time playing Shoop, so I'm still learning how the card works exactly. I think I get 3 choices when I select one of the different kinds of Shoops. So this is going to boost by 10. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I think Regis isn't good in this match for us, is he? Should I? Maybe we just do this. 42 points, it's okay. Unlucky reckless, yeah, was. Okay. Interesting, interesting. What do I got left to play out? I've got prize winning cow. Wish he had something boosted. Starting to look low on points. I think I'm passing here. I'd like to push more, but I don't know. Regis could be a setback for us in this match. He's kind of conditional like that. He would have played good otherwise if this was a boosting deck, I can assure you. But at least we got this back out of them. This combination's pretty good to get out too. Shoot Mage is an answer for everything. Might have Morkfag, you think, as well? Let's have a look. What's left? Nothing's getting boosted. But this is bad too. We got 2 bad cards as well. So, unfortunately, yeah. Okay, we got short. Lady of the Lake, yep. Terror of the Seas. What are we going to use Shoot for? Just gonna look at his options, hey. Okay, so boost. Can do damage, we could lock. Should we... Well, this could destroy too, right? What about this? Move a random unit to the opposite row. Maybe this is good. I think they'll take away some of their value. Hey, Zubidoo, what's up, man? I'm playing an all neutral deck. No duplicates. Hope you're gonna like it. Balduino, thanks for the relics deck. It's really fun, makes a lot of points. Rank 7 now. It's great to hear. Awesome, awesome. Happy to hear you're progressing with it. So yeah, we've got a lot of ways to give protection. We've got Redea, we've got Lady of the Lake, and that's good for Regis and, you know, Chort. But like I said, this is a bit unfortunate in this match. It's not going to give us value, I don't think. We could just go ahead and open like this. Lose all armor and damage an enemy unit by that amount. I don't think we can really use that. Sounds like early homecoming days. Yeah, well, I have seen a few people try to experiment with neutral decks, and someone asked me about it, so I was like, yeah, I could give it a shot. Could red haze this? What are we going to do with that charge? We've got leader charge and Redea still. I'll just do this, just to give us some protection across the board.
Worry not. We'll tend to your ankle biters too.
So they're holding on to that. We could play that late even. I think it's better, probably use leader instead of this, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to use leader on short because we don't want to waste some points. The stratagem we used, it will boost by 4, whereas leader boosts by 2. So maybe we could just go... Maybe we could bait out some removal, I don't know. Well, they wouldn't be thinking like that anyway, because I'm sure they don't have boosts for this. Maybe I'm just playing this now. Yeah. I don't think they've got something for our Regis. Yep.
Mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
Just looking for Bloodthirst. Looks like it.
Beautiful is of fear, but of dangers full.
Looking for Bloodthirst 3, possibly. Let's do this. And it'll be short next. Obviously, it's got an order ability too, so... Okay. Guys, we're winning with a neutral deck. Look at that. That's nice.